You know, I thought about streaming earlier because I kind of want to make a little video about something. I've made a presentation actually. It's weird because like I kind of plan this out in my brain, but then when I get there, it's really rambly, you know. But I was having some thoughts. I got tagged today in a thread on Twitter, and it really got me thinking. And I love everybody involved with that thread. Well, I mean, I don't know everybody involved in the thread, but the people I do know I like very much. They're lovely. And they meant no ill will by anything. To the point where I almost thought, do I really want to say anything about this? Because I don't want them to feel bad. But I think what I'm saying isn't mean. It's just an expression of some thoughts I've had for a little bit. So the thread I got tagged in was, do you know any... Basically, it was a streamer asking, do you know any VTubers who are non-traditional, non-anime VTubers? And that's like an innocent enough question. I don't have an issue with that, you know, but I kind of do. Like I wouldn't bring it up if there wasn't something in my mind that went, that doesn't sit right with me. So I kind of wanted to talk it out, but talk it out loud, if that makes sense, with other people. Because like, if I have thoughts and people don't hear them, do I really have thoughts? I think not. But that's just me. So non-anime style VTubers. For all those VTubers that don't have a traditional anime design, is what I was tagged in. I wanted to make sure like the words were appropriate, right? So I'm not like misconstruing what anybody says. I wanted to talk about that because I feel weird about that. I feel weird about that wording. Non-anime style VTubers. That's, I mean, I guess that's fine as a description. Do trees make sound in the forest when they fall if no one is on? Doesn't matter because I couldn't make an Instagram post or a TikTok about it. Let me tell you what. What's the point if I can't make a TikTok about it? You know what I'm saying? Anyway. So, I don't think this was made out of malice. I think, in fact, this was made as a kindness to try and get people together who maybe feel like they don't have anime avatars, and that would be cool. Except, I just traditional anime design. That rubs me. That really chaps my ass. Because what does that mean? You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean by a traditional anime design? Hey, Esco! So I wanted to think about that kind of out loud. So I think we can all agree that when you think of a VTuber, you think of like a couple of people, or a couple of characters or types of people, or I don't know the right way to put this. I'm gonna say talent. Let's call them talent. A couple of talents come to mind. So like we have Korone, of course, right? Korone Sensei, who is a fantastic VTuber, right? Big-eyed, pretty, right? So like, you know, Korone Sensei, Kizuna Ai Sensei, Mori Calliope Sensei, like people like Kanae. If you've never watched Kanae, he's like so calm but very funny. I think this is what people think, and I think this is what was kind of intended by the term, you know, traditional anime design, anime style VTubers. And that's fine. I think all of this talent would describe themselves as anime idols. I think all of them would. I don't think any of these talents would disagree with that, right? And that's fine. That's fine, okay? Yeah, sure. But I wanted to ask then, okay, if this is traditional anime, if this is your idea of an anime VTuber, this is an incredibly limited and small idea of what a VTuber can be. And I would like to reinstate that VTuber means virtual YouTuber. And that definition in and of itself is incredibly broad. Just about anything can fall into that. And I think what I'm really taking umbrage with here is traditional anime design. What does that mean? And the fact that, like, I am not considered a quote-unquote traditional anime avatar. You might think this is pedantic, Skulls, but I think it's actually really important. Because there have been times where I've questioned what I do. Because, one, I'm not a VTuber, this is my webcam, and I'm a lich, hey! But also, in discussion, yay! But also because I feel that maybe there are other people who felt how I felt, and that's that maybe I don't belong here. Maybe I don't deserve to consider myself in the category of any of, like, these big talents, either from like Hololive or Niji Sanji or VShojo. And I mean, I don't, because like the numbers don't match up, baby. Let me put it that way. Like don't even at me. I know. Don't even at me about that. I know. All right. I'm not daring to say I'm as talented as Mori Sensei or Korone Sensei, Kazuna Sensei, or Kanae Sensei. You know, I'm not comparing myself to Project Melody or Zentreya or Neanners. They're obviously much bigger than me, and I'm happy for them, and I hope they have long and successful, wonderful careers. It's just better skin over. No, I want to hang out with them. I want to be their peer one day. I want to be able to make content that brings in that kind of fervor that people have, you know? Or it's just, this is fine. This is fine. But I want to talk about how calling this a traditional anime look is maybe a little misguided. And I don't say this from the perspective of like, are VTubers anime? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I feel that English-speaking audiences have a tendency to simplify things. I mean, most people have a tendency to simplify things, unless you're me, to which everything is just so needlessly complicated because you like it that way. But I think there's some clarity and nuance. I don't think this is necessarily pedantry or picking things apart as much as examining a trend and examining the way we talk about other content creators and talent and how we talk about ourselves. Because I found myself in the trap of saying I was a non-traditional VTuber, which is funny because I'm not, because this is my webcam and I'm a lich. But it felt bad. And I can't be the only person who thinks, you know, well, if I had feelings that could be hurt, it would feel bad. But I imagine my annoyance is shared. And I wanted to talk about it. And again, I don't think anybody was coming to this conclusion or using these words to offend or designate something as lesser. But in a way, it kind of feels that way. It feels like, oh, so I'm not a cute anime dog, so like I don't get to like hang out with people like that. Like what if I wanted to collab with somebody who had a very different style, you know? So I think instead of nitpicking VTubing, I wanted to nitpick the words traditional anime design. So reminder that I was considered somebody who doesn't have a traditional anime design. I'm gonna show you some screen caps from anime that I thought of and compiled, and we can talk about this. So here's screenshot number 1. Good night, everybody. That was it. That was the lecture. I'm going home. Ha 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 ha. Bye. That's it. That's it. Anyway. No, that's not it. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? This is from an anime. This is a gift from an anime. Okay? The main character is literally a skeleton who works in a bookstore. Okay? How about Bebe from Madoka Rebellion, right? That's an anime character. She's an anime character. She's in an anime. Okay? What about Charlotte? This is spoilers. I'm so sorry. I meant to spoiler this, but wait. If you haven't watched Madoka and you want to, this is a spoiler. Come back and count to 60. Count to 60. All right, and go. So this is Charlotte. She's a witch from Madoka. Do witches go by she? I don't even know. But it's an anime character. This is an anime character. Is Madoka not an anime? Like, if that... you know? Like... How about this? Huh? Here's another witch. Is that not an anime character? Is Gretsuko not an anime? It's referred to as an anime. I double checked. I was like, what if they don't consider it one? It is. This is an anime character. And by that margin, you know, what about the Tachikomas from Ghost in the Shell? That's an anime. How about Amon from I think that's his name, right? From Devilman. It's an anime character. Or how about Pop Team Epic? It's an anime. Big eyes. Little anger cheek mark. This is also from Pop Team Epic. Is this not anime? This is also from Pop Team Epic. This show really pushed style. Is this not a part of anime? And I not to be a dingus dongus, because there are specific ideas about what anime is that I think crosses over. Dingus is that anime / visual novel where the high schoolers kill each other with the evil bear, right? Anyway, sorry. Hey, Mono Bear was in an anime. Don't even at me, okay? Dingus. So like, okay, you know, dang ropes. Dang it, Ron Paul. Okay, we're getting off track. Focus. Anime has a lot of styles. And like Pop Team Epic has a lot of stuff. And I think broadly Western and Japanese audiences agree on like certain things make an anime, right? But to me, anime just is short for animation. I'm gonna pull up that old sticking point because I'm a boomer. But it just means animation. And we've taken it to mean animation made in Japan at this point. But saying a traditional anime design, what does that mean? Does that mean Astro Boy? We gonna go OG? Right? Like, what about Gegege no Kotaro? Like, how far do you want to go? What is traditional? Define it. Like, why couldn't I be an anime avatar? How dare you tell me I'm not fucking Moe Kawaii? Don't you dare! I'm so fucking Moe Kawaii. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's just, I have feelings, okay? Well, I don't have feelings. I have minor annoyance in my heart that I don't have. You know what? The metaphor is left. Anyway, this is Chargeman Kin. If anybody makes a Chargeman Kin VTuber, I would shit a brick because that's hilarious. If you don't know what Chargeman Kin is, you should go look it up. It's great. It's a really good high quality anime. Hey, you gonna tell me fucking Godzilla doesn't count as an anime when he was in an anime? What if my avatar looked like Godzilla from fucking Planet of the Monsters? What if I was a fucking kaiju? What about Hello Kitty? Hello Kitty had an anime. Is that... Where do we draw the line? Like, what does that mean? Speaking of, there was a Gundam Hello Kitty crossover anime. Is Gundam not an anime? What? I've seen some VTubers who have, like, Transformers and, like, Macross style things, right? Like, more robotic. Do they not count? I don't think that's fair. There's another Tachikoma. I love the Tachikomas. They're so cute. But, like, what if you have, like, a robot avatar? Does that not count? What are we using? This is a Drussel, and I can't remember the robot's name. This is her little buddy. If he might know, he'll type it in chat. But Drussel is the female robot. And she's from an anime called Fireball, which I like a lot. Lots of character. Gedactinus, that's right. Gedactinus. Fireball and Fireball Charming, I think it's called. All of these are from animes, guys. Like, all of these things I'm showing you, I tried to go specifically for screenshots. Or GIFs. Beastars, that's an anime. You know? This is The Cat Returns. You're gonna tell me Ghibli is an anime? Are you gonna tell me Ghibli is an anime? What about One Piece? This is an anime character. Oh, speaking of, by the way, One Piece. Hi. Skull joke. Ha. It's almost like maybe I had some characters in mind for this. What about this character? This is a character! This is the 6th angel from Evangelion. I'm tired. I'm tired. Like, listen. I'm not saying this to be an asshole or to call anybody out. That's not my intention. That's not what I want. But I want us to question what a VTuber can be. And I want you to question the words you use when you describe other people. I don't describe myself as a non-traditional VTuber. At least not anymore. I used to, but then I realized it made me feel shit, so I stopped saying it. You know, if I had feelings, they would have felt shit on. I didn't like it. Because I'm just a VTuber. I don't need a definition of being an anime or not an anime. And why couldn't I be in an anime? Why couldn't I be? Change how you feel about VTubing. I mean, I'm not telling anybody to do anything. I just want it to be up for discussion. Fight on Twitter, I don't care. But think about how you talk about other people and their worth to you based on avatar style. And think about how limiting some of your descriptions can be. You know, we have words for things like moe. And you can go, yeah, but you know what I mean when I say an anime VTuber, right? No, I don't. Because I know so many VTubers at this point who have different style avatars that I think could belong in an anime. There are so many different styles. Anime isn't one thing. That's like saying animation is a genre. It's not, it's a medium. Genres are things like horror, comedy. Okay? Anime isn't a genre? Question mark? It's a medium. There are so many other characters I wanted to put here as well. I had Ryakuma from what is it? The stop motion show they did. The Ryakuma stop motion show. On, it's called Ryakuma Quaru, I think. You know, Moomin, the Moomin cartoon was made in Japan. Isn't it technically an anime then? The Last Unicorn was animated in Japan. Is it technically? Like, where do we start splitting hairs about who is and isn't what? And that's not to say that people are bad for saying these things. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just asking you to consider how you define these things. How you talk about other people, especially other creators and talent. Because we can see you. God damn it. Just, yeah. Why couldn't I be a traditional anime design? I mean, I guess because, you know, I'm an American person living in Australia. But, I mean, there are VTubers who have quote-unquote anime girl avatars that they made themselves or were made by non-Japanese people. You know what I'm saying? I just want an open discussion about what we mean. And I don't want to be labeled a non-anime style, non-traditional VTuber. That feels really weird for an industry that isn't that old. I mean, don't let the metric of what other people define you as actually define you. You define the content you make. You define what you do. You define who you are. And don't let this shit get you down. You don't gotta be a moe anime girl to say what you need to say. And you shouldn't be forced to be a moe anime girl if you don't want to be a moe anime girl. Not that I think that's happening, but you know. We're getting to a point where the technology for doing this has come so far. You can be literally anything. If you want to be Chargeman Kin, or a Tachikoma, or a Hello Kitty style character, or a Gundam, or a Transformer, or a giant crystal angel with no defining features other than being a gem floating in the sky and pew-pewing. You can be whatever the fuck you want. And you belong here, because VTuber just means virtual YouTuber. You belong here. Okay? And your design is good and cool, and I can't wait to see what people do. I love when people push things. I don't want anybody to feel limited. If you want to be a giant kaiju, be a giant kaiju. Be what you want to be. Because there's a group of people out there who will appreciate what you do. There are streamers who are successful without a camera. I mean, don't feel bad if people... I guess this is a sticking point for me because so much of my personal identity is about how I define myself. And I feel weird being defined by other people as something that I don't agree with, necessarily. And I don't think they're being mean or bad or hateful. Again, I want to have my say. And my say is that you don't have to be a moe anime girl to make your art. And you don't need to fall into certain parameters to be what you want to be. I didn't fucking shed my skin and raise myself from the fucking dead with black magic to be told I couldn't be in an anime. If I want to be in an anime, I'll be in one. Okay? You don't decide that. What are you, fucking Sanryoko? What, you out here? You out here working for fucking studios? You work at Aniplex, bitch? You work at Gainax? You work at Trigger? You get to decide? You don't. Anyway. That came off really aggressive. I'm not mad. I have feelings, okay? Well, if I had feelings, this is how I would feel about them. But I don't feel. And, you know, it's complicated. You get me. It's a metaphor. The metaphor's broken down. All right, TED Talk's over. Bye, go home. Stream's over. Bye, fuck off. Eat a dick. Make your art. Can't wait to see what y'all do. Push the boundaries. Push the envelope. Become Mothra. Anyway, we're gonna play a game now. Can't make me leave with just words. That's true. I love y'all. You're like sticky rice on my soul. Anyway, TED Talk's over. Thanks for coming. Hi everybody. Sorry, I was filming that because I want to put it on YouTube and then on Twitter. But I feel like somebody out there has to be as like in desperate need to hear that as I kind of wanted to hear it. I wish somebody had said it to me, so I said it for other people. Be what you want. Who's gonna stop you? Who's the anime police? No one. No one's gonna stop you. And if they try, fuck it. They can't. What, they're gonna come to your house and steal your computer? Fuck it. Wee woo, arrested for anime crimes. Hell yeah, I'm gonna commit anime crimes every day. You can't stop me. I would like to see you try. You gonna come to my house? You gonna come to my house and try and stop me? Imagine a VTuber became the anime police and just raid channel. That's me. I'm gonna become the anime police. Unplugged. Yeah, what are you gonna do? You gonna stop me? Like, I'd like to see you try. You can't. You can't stop me, fam. You can't stop me. It's like that person on Tumblr who was like, you can pay me $2,000 to shut up. Could you imagine? You don't have to clip it. It's going on YouTube, babies. Whatever. Make your art, guys. Gals and non-binary pals. It's fine. Just do what you gotta do, man. Ain't no anime police out here. Is it? I have mini eyes. Yeah, it's $2,000 a month for my permanent silence. That's so fucking funny. I love it. Anyway, you could send that to skullsthough@paypal. Wait, no. Fuck, what is PayPal? skullsthough@gmail.com on PayPal. Thank you. No, I'm kidding. Please don't. Subscribe to my channel. Did you check your Amazon Prime? You can give me your Amazon Prime. Just saying. For just $1,000 more, you can purchase a premium subscription where I stop poking you too. Yo, I just said you did. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me see all my other faces too. I can go Pog. Ooh, Pog Chip. And you can do this. I can judge you really harshly. Really, in my soul, I'm always kind of doing that. What's up, John? Big poggers. I can be sad. My emotional range. And the Oscar goes to I can be very confuzzled. I can be really mad. And I can be really, you know, scared for my own life. Beep beep. Hee. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Anime was a mistake. Thank you. Well, now that I got that off my chest, what do I do now? What do I do with my life? I guess we're gonna play some Valheim. We can play some Valheim. Game, yes, yes. The typical answer to everything. It is game time.